Welcome to the future of football. The world's most talented young stars are taking center stage at the U-17 Women's World Cup. With skill, speed, and determination, these fearless females are redefining the beautiful game. From penalty shootouts to championship dreams, the drama, the excitement, and the pride are all on the line. Get ready to witness greatness in the making. Let's kick off the U-17 Women's World Cup predictions. Starting off with Group A. In this group, we have the Dominican Republic, Ecuador, New Zealand, and Nigeria. Dominican Republic. The national team will be making their first ever U-17 Women's World Cup competition in their history this year. They are also one of 4 national teams that will be making their tournament debut this year. I believe that Team Dominican Republic will be competitive in this tournament, which is the first competition of this in the country. Ecuador. This national team will also be making their U-17 Women's World Cup competition debut this year. They are the second team to make their debut in this tournament out of 4 new national teams. So I suspect that they could be a competitive team in this tournament, and maybe if things go right for them, they could move on to the next round. New Zealand. They have qualified for every single tournament since the first ever competition was held in 2008, and this will be their 8th overall. They are one of 3 teams to have qualified for every single event since the beginning. In the last event, they failed to get out of the group stage and were winless in that tournament. Their best ever performance was in 2018, where they finished as the 3rd place team. So I absolutely think that they are a contender to move to the next round. Nigeria. The national team will be making their 2nd consecutive tournament in a row and have made 7 out of 8 competitions overall. Their very best performance in this tournament came in the last event in 2022, where they finished as the 3rd place team. They qualified for this event by winning the African U-17 Cup of Nations. So I suspect that they are one of the top teams going into this tournament and could possibly win it all. So, my predictions for Group A are Nigeria in 1st, New Zealand in 2nd, Dominican Republic in 3rd, and Ecuador in 4th. Now to Group B, we have Spain, USA, South Korea, and Colombia. Spain, they will be making their 5th consecutive tournament in a row, which will be their 6th overall appearance. Spain is one of the most successful national teams in this competition, being one of 2 teams that have won 2 championships. They are also the defending champions of the last tournament, and they are the first team ever in this competition to have won back-to-back championships. So I believe that Spain is going to be a really great team again in this tournament. USA. The national team will be making their 4th straight appearance in the tournament, which will be their 6th ever appearance. They qualified for this tournament by winning the CONCACAF U-17 Women's Championship, which was their 2nd straight title in a row. Their best ever performance in this competition was in 2008, where they made it to the finals and lost that match to North Korea. For this tournament, I absolutely think that Team USA will be a competitive team and should be a contender to move on to the next round. South Korea. This tournament for them will be their first since 2018, and overall this will be their 4th ever appearance in the competition. Their best ever performance came in 2010, where they won their only championship against Japan. At the moment, South Korea is one of 5 national teams to have ever won a championship in this tournament. So, I suspect that they are going to have a chance to move on to the next round, and we will see how they do in the tournament. Colombia. The national team has qualified for their 6th ever appearance in the competition, and this tournament will be their 3rd in a row. In the previous tournament, they made it to the finals, where they lost that match to Spain, and that was their best ever performance in this competition in their history. They qualified for this event by finishing as the runner-up in the South American U-17 Women's Championship. So I believe that they will compete for a spot to go on to the next round. So my predictions for Group B are Spain in 1st, USA in 2nd, Colombia in 3rd, and South Korea in 4th. Now on to Group C, we have England, North Korea, Kenya, and Mexico. North Korea. They will be making their first appearance in this competition since 2018 and have made every single tournament in their history except for only one. They are one of the most successful national teams in this tournament, and they are one of 2 teams that have won 2 championships, and their last title came in 2016. North Korea has only once failed to get out of the group stage in their history in this tournament, and that was in 2014. so I suspect that they are one of the top contenders to win the championship this year. Mexico. The national team has qualified for every single tournament except for one, and that one time was in the first competition of this tournament in 2008. In the previous competition in 2022, they failed to get out of the group stage, which was the third time that has happened to them in their history. Mexico's best ever performance in this tournament came in 2018, where they finished as the runner-up. So I believe that they are going to battle for a spot to go to the next round this year. Kenya. The national team will also be making their U-17 Women's World Cup competition debut this year. They are the third team that is making their debut in this tournament out of 4 new national teams. By all means, I think that they will be competitive and will have a chance to go to the next round possibly. England. The national team is going to make their third ever appearance in the tournament in their history, and this competition will be their first since 2016. Their best ever performance through their first 2 appearances was in 2008, where they finished as the 4th place team. So I think that England will be a competitive team, and should fight for a spot to go on to the next round. So my predictions for Group C are North Korea in first, England in second, Mexico in third, and Kenya in fourth. Now to Group D. In the final group, we have Poland, Zambia, Japan, and Brazil. Japan. The national team will be making another appearance in the competition, which will be their 8th in a row this year. Overall, Japan is one of 3 teams to have qualified for every single event since the beginning in 2008. Their best ever performance in this competition was in 2014, where they won their only championship in their history. In the previous tournament, they made it to the quarterfinals, where they lost that match to Spain. So my prediction is that Team Japan will be a really tough team to play against, and should be a contender to win it all this year. Poland. The national team will be making their U-17 Women's World Cup competition debut this year. They are the final team that is making their debut in this tournament out of 4 new national teams. So I suspect that they will be a competitive team, and will battle for a spot to advance to the next round. Brazil. They will be making their 4th consecutive tournament in a row, and that will be their 7th overall appearance. In the previous tournament, they made it to the quarterfinals, which they lost that match against Germany. Their deepest ever performance in this tournament was making it to the quarterfinals on 3 occasions in their history. So I suspect that they are going to compete for a spot to go on to the next round. Zambia. The national team will be making their 2nd ever appearance in the tournament in their history, and this will be their first appearance since 2014. In that lone appearance for them in 2014, they failed to get out of the group stage, but they did win 1 game. By all means, I think that they could be a competitive team in this competition, but I just don't see them making it to the next round. So my predictions for Group D are Japan in first, Poland in second, Brazil in third, and Zambia in fourth. Now for the quarterfinals, Nigeria versus USA. This matchup between these 2 teams is going to be a great one, with Nigeria looking to get 1 step closer to the finals with a win, and with Team USA looking to have their deepest run since 2008. So my prediction is that Team USA will win this match and will advance to the semifinals. North Korea versus Poland. This matchup is going to be interesting between these 2 nations, with North Korea looking to get back to the semifinals for the first time since 2016, when they won the championship, and with Poland getting out of the group stage in their first try and looking to make this run go deeper. So my pick to win this match is North Korea. Spain versus New Zealand. This could be a pretty good matchup between these 2 teams, with the defending back-to-back champion Spain eyeing their 3rd potential title in a row, and with the underdog New Zealand team looking to advance to the semifinals for the 2nd time in team history. So my pick to win this match is Spain. Japan versus England. This matchup between these 2 teams is going to be a pretty good one, with Japan looking to go to the semifinals for the first time since 2016, and with England looking to keep this underdog story going with a win in this match. So my pick to win this match is Japan. Now for the semifinals, USA versus North Korea. This matchup between these 2 nations is going to be a really great one, with USA looking to advance to the finals for the first time since 2008, and with North Korea looking to advance to the finals for the first time since 2016. So my pick to win this match is USA. Spain versus Japan. This game between these two teams is going to be another great matchup, with Spain looking to advance to the finals for their third time in a row, and with Japan looking to get back to the finals for the first time since 2014. So my pick to win this match is Spain. The finals, USA versus Spain. This finals matchup between these two teams is going to be a really entertaining game, with USA hoping to win their first ever title in team history in this tournament, and with Spain looking to become the first team to ever win 3 straight championships in a row. So my pick to win this finals matchup is Team USA.
So those are my predictions. Who do you think will win the championship this year? Let me know down in the comment section. So if you're new, please consider subscribing and also hit that notification bell. And if you love sports, this is definitely the place for you. And also, share this video with more sports fans. For more football videos, please click up here. And thank you so much for watching. This is SportsGear, and I'll see you guys next time. Just keep loving sports.